Anxiety, a word we often whisper in quiet moments, a feeling we try to outrun, a shadow that drapes itself over our minds in the stillness of night. But what if this shadow is not here to harm you? What if your anxiety is not a curse, but a call, not a dysfunction, but a doorway? Carl Jung once said, "Man needs difficulties, they are necessary for health." In this video, we are not here to diagnose you. We are not here to numb, suppress, or erase your discomfort. We are here to listen to the soul's cry behind the anxiety, to the sacred messages coded in tension and trembling, to the deeper knowing that unease is a signal, a sacred summons from the self. We begin by asking a simple but profound question. What is your anxiety trying to tell you? Many of us move through life disconnected from the deepest parts of ourselves. We play roles, wear masks and chase illusions, all while our inner world, rich and alive, remains unheard. Anxiety, in Jungian thought, is the bridge between the conscious and the unconscious, a flicker of light from beneath the surface, a messenger often ignored but always faithful. It arrives when something essential has been forgotten, when your soul has something to say, but your waking life has stopped listening. So we invite you to pause, not to fix, not to fight, but to feel. Have you ever sat with your anxiety, not in judgment, but in reverence? It may come as fear, dread, a restlessness that refuses to be named. But beneath its shaking hands and racing heart is a sacred voice saying, "I am trying to wake you up." You're not broken, you are becoming. When your conscious mind is no longer aligned with your deeper truths, your inner world begins to protest, quietly at first, then louder. That protest is what we call anxiety, but it is not your enemy, it is your guide. Jung taught us that what we do not bring into the light of consciousness emerges later as fate, or as illness, or as suffering. But we have a choice. Rather than running from anxiety, we can turn and face it, like a brave soul walking into a storm. And in that storm we find not destruction, but transformation. Let's go deeper now into the shadow. In Jungian psychology, the shadow is everything we deny, suppress, or reject. The anger we were told was unacceptable, the desires we were shamed for feeling, the dreams we deemed impossible. We push them down to survive, but they never leave. They live inside us unseen until they begin to whisper. And often they whisper through anxiety. The anxiety that erupts before a moment of truth. The fear that surges when we speak what we've long silenced. The tightness in our chest when we dare to live authentically. You are not weak for feeling anxious. You are standing on sacred ground. Your shadow is not evil, it is unloved. And when we reject these disowned parts of ourselves, we splinter our wholeness. But when we welcome them, when we turn toward the darkness with compassion, we begin the sacred work of integration, of becoming whole. Ask yourself, what part of me am I afraid to face? What have I buried beneath the persona I wear in the world? Let your anxiety answer. Let it show you the locked doors inside you. Let it lead you not away from life, but into its very heart. Because anxiety is not just mental, it is embodied. It lives in our shoulders, our stomachs, our spines. It tightens, burns, trembles, and aches. And your body holds its own wisdom. Jung believed the body and the psyche are reflections of one another, that the unconscious speaks not only in dreams but in flesh. That racing heart? It may be the rhythm of a truth trying to be born, that tension in your gut. It may be the pull between who you are and who you pretend to be. So listen, not just with your ears, but with your skin, your bones, your breath. Let silence be your medicine. Let stillness be your guide. In our noisy, fast-paced world, we have forgotten how to be alone with ourselves, but solitude is not loneliness, it is intimacy with your own soul. Take moments to retreat, to walk in nature, to journal by candlelight, to dream without distraction. Because in silence the unconscious speaks, in dreams the soul paints pictures, in stillness healing begins. Keep a dream journal, notice the symbols that return, wolves, oceans, doorways, birds. These are not random, they are sacred codes. Messages from the deepest parts of you. Interpret them with curiosity, with reverence. Let them be your compass. This is the path of individuation, the path to wholeness. Individuation is not perfection, it is integration. It is the process of weaving together all the pieces you've scattered, the light and the dark, the pain and the power, the child and the sage. Each time you face your anxiety with love, you are walking this sacred path. Each time you breathe through discomfort rather than run from it, you are healing generations. Each time you say, "I see you," to your shadow, you reclaim a part of your soul. You are not here to be a copy of someone else. You are here to be entirely, unapologetically yourself. And anxiety, though painful, is one of your greatest teachers. It is not your punishment, it is your passageway. When you say yes to the discomfort, when you walk into the fire, you emerge not burned, but reborn. You become more you. So let's walk this path together, not in haste, but with honor. Let's reclaim the wisdom in our worry, the power in our panic, the truth in our tension. And when you feel alone in your anxiety, remember this: you are not alone. There is a collective rising happening, a soul awakening, and your courage is part of it. So share your story in the comments. Speak the truths that tremble on your tongue. Support those walking beside you. Let this space be sacred, a temple for transformation. And if this video has touched something within you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear these words. Let the ripple move outward. Let the light spread. Anxiety is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a deeper chapter. One where you stop running from yourself and start coming home. To your breath, to your body, to your truth. This is your journey, and it is sacred. Welcome to your becoming.